Hello, silver investors. Today's session is on, I want to talk about the drop in silver prices. Silver prices have dropped substantially since Thursday, and they have been basically in a free fall. I want to talk about how that despite the price drops, people are still buying physical metal. And I'm not talking about the bars, and I'm not talking about the industrial metal. What I am talking about is these coins. Now, one thing I want to make a point of is that these coins really don't have any industrial use. Now, what people are really talking about is silver is going to go to the moon because silver is underpriced relative to gold. Silver is used as a industrial metal, etc. But we got to remember that silver is actually a industrial metal. So the question now becomes is, what do we do when the price keeps on dropping? Now if you look at the charts for SLV, for the spot price, and for every single paper price you'll find that silver has a very, very sick chart. The market is testing us to see if we're going to be able to shake out the weak holders, and everybody out there is saying that the bull market is over, and buying on the dip here is basically suicide. So I want to pose a question for you, and I want to say, yeah, they're right. There is no indication there's going to be a rebound soon. There's no indication that silver is going to rebound. There's no indication that if you bought at $40 or $30 that you're going to get your money back. But what I am confident about is that despite all those naysayers, despite everything, this is 10 times better than cash. Now, I'm not going to buy anymore at this point, and the reason why is I had accumulating rating on silver, but what I'm going to say is that silver is a minimum 5 to 10 year holding period. So are you going to lose money in the short term? Most likely. Is silver going to go down to 18? Very likely. And if you take a look at my old posts, I described that the floor for silver at this point is going to be $18. Gold, we're approaching about $1,100 to $1,000. So there's going to be a good chance that in the next couple of months you're going to see gold at $1,000. You will see silver at 18 before it sees 50. The market right now is very, very volatile. I also expect that July is going to be a very tough market for metals in general. And I also think that 2013 is going to be a down year for the metals as well. So the only way I'm going to buy more of this stuff is if the premiums come back to a little more realistic levels. I'm talking about 5 to 8%. Because right now the Eagles are selling for about 20% premium, which I think is absurd. At a 20% premium, you basically need to make sure that whatever gains you have, you're going to be able to sell along with anybody else who bought at $40. Anyway, I'm still sticking with my maples. I'm still sticking in with some of the third tier government minute coins. Eagles are just way too expensive at this point, and I refuse to believe that people are buying this because they're so afraid that there's going to be inflation, and they're hedging their bets by buying silver. And I think that's a very, very false sense of security that they have. Now, there are other YouTubers out there who pretty much buy numismatics. They buy silver like right now in bulk, and I think they're making a serious mistake. I think these people are just kind of thinking that this is a buy the dip thing, but remember that the spot price dictates the physical price, and the premiums that you're seeing right now are artificially created because of the lack of supply into the coin market. So I don't think there is a shortage of silver. I think there is just a shortage of coins being produced, specifically because most of the silver is being used for industrial purposes. If you look at the gold market, the gold market's premiums are running at under 8% for the 1 ounces, and a little bit higher for the fractional coins. But because there isn't a shortage of the gold and banks are selling that, you're not seeing the same premiums you'll find in gold. So anyway, so bottom line, what I'm trying to say is that the premiums right now are dictated by not only an increased demand, but more importantly by a lack of supply. So once the silver starts coming out in tons, what you're going to find out is that the prices are going to come back down to spot. So my recommendation is hold off on it for now. Wait for the price to stabilize. We have 2 gaps on the spot price charts. One this week and then the other one back in April, which have not been filled. So it's only a matter of time before they do get filled. But in the meantime, there's a lot of downward sentiment on it. And I do believe that it's all driven by futures contracts and short selling, specifically naked short selling. But I don't believe that people are dumping their silver because the price is going down. So in terms of the supply, we're still going to get supply constraints this year. Okay, so that's my take on it.